What's up, guys? Coach Nick here with Coach Sean. We are bringing day one of our Tribe at Home workouts with everything going on with the coronavirus. We want to provide you all who are deciding, opting to stay home. We totally respect it and understand, but we do want to give you an option to stay plugged in to what we're doing programming wise and give you some different ideas on what we can be doing at home to stay fit, because it is, man, it's so important, and we want to encourage you to stay moving, stay doing something if it's not following this programming, getting running in, getting some other work in. So here's what we got. Day one, 2 parts. Part 1 will be some Tabata work. Tabata is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 rounds, and we're gonna run that for 3 movements here. So for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, we will stay with alternating lunge jumps for 8 rounds. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 rounds, Russian twists. Same thing for our hollow hold. So I have Sean demo these movements. That way you know what we're doing here. Alternating lunge jumps. Starting in the lunge position, jumping and switching legs every time. So 20 seconds, as many as you can do. Now, an option here. If the lunge bugs the knees, hurts you a little bit, we can just do step back lunges. So Sean will do a reverse lunge. He'll step a leg back, bring that leg forward, and then just continue to switch. It's still a max effort work. The goal is to hit the same number of reps every single round that you work. Again, you will do all 8 sets in a row of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off of the alternating lunges. Then we'll move to Russian twists. Now, like I said, Sean is a college student, got his backpack everywhere he goes. Find something around the house. It can be some books, it can be whatever, something that you can hold and do these Russian twists with. So again, 20 on, 10 off, trying to keep the feet off the ground if we can. If we need to, we can set the feet down to drop the degree of difficulty a little bit, but that will be the second movement we roll through, and the third movement will be a hollow hold. So a hollow hold will look like this. Sean will go on his back, move this way a little bit. It's Mia here. On his back, the goal here, shoulders off the ground, feet slightly off the ground, but if you see, those shoulders are trying to drive off the ground. It's almost like he's holding a crunch position to hold that hollow. Now, some different variations of that. He could bring his hands in towards his body as he does the hollow. It'll make it a little bit easier. Then he could bring his knees towards his hands and hold basically a crunch. The further away I get from the midline on everything, whether it's the arms or the legs, the harder this thing gets. So find your degree of difficulty that you can work with. Again, 20 on, 10 off, 8 rounds there. That'll be part 1. Rest a few minutes, we'll move right into part 2. Part 2 will be a 7-minute AMRAP, so 3 7-minute AMRAPs, split with 2 minutes of rest in between each one. So work for 7, rest for 2. Work for 7, rest for 2, work for 7. First 7-minute AMRAP, we're gonna start with a 200-meter run. So find a spot in the neighborhood, wherever it is, 200 meters, come back, 50 air squats. Sean will do an air squat, hitting full range of motion, driving the knees out, keeping the chest up as much as we can. If you can, try and knock them out all unbroken. If not, maybe 25 and 25, but let's shoot for big sets when we do this. You go back out for another 200-meter run. Sean's gonna put his backpack back on when he gets back to that spot where he started, and he's gonna do as many weighted squats as he can. You can hold it in the front, hold it in the back. A backpack's a really good option because you can kind of load this thing. He can throw some weight, something to weigh it down in the backpack, but the remainder of that 7 minutes, he will be working. So you'll run, 50 air squats, run, and let's say you have 90 seconds left. You're gonna do as many weighted squats as you can do until that 7 minutes is up. Then you're gonna rest for 2, back on for 7 minutes, another 200-meter run, 50 push-ups, another 200-meter run, and then as many burpees as you can do. So again, whatever time is left after you've run, done your 50 push-ups, run as many burpees as you can get done, another 2-minute rest, another 7-minute AMRAP, 200-meter run, 50 sit-ups, touch behind the head, touch up by the toes, just like we would do in class, another 200-meter run, and then 50 weighted sit-ups, and Sean would grab his weight, his backpack, hold it at his chest, and he's gonna rock as many weighted sit-ups as he can do. So it's very similar. If you look at what we have for the comp train, the class programming for today, this models the same style of workout. So that's why we do it the way we did today. And for score, we encourage you, like, let's have some at-home competition too. Total number of weighted sit-ups you do in the first AMRAP, plus the number of air squats, push-ups plus burpees, and then sit-ups plus weighted sit-ups. That'll be in the notes. You should be able to see it. If you need help, ask at the gym, send us an email, shoot us a text. We can help you navigate and figure out how to get on this thing and do everything through Sugar Water. It's called Sugar Water. So yeah, that's what we got. Day one, we'll be posting every day until we're all back in the gym together. Cool? See you later.